Hey everybody, Master Leader here with lesson 16. Today we're going to be spending some more time on side kicks, more specifically skip side kicks. Okay, that's a kick where we can cover some ground quickly, whether we're sparring or using self-defense. It's also a great way to create even more power than just a standing still side kick. Now before we get into the actual skip side kicks, we're going to work on just some of our basic technique on our regular fundamental side kick. So I'm going to have Master Lucas come out here. And so what you can do is, we're using a chair right now. You can use a couch. You can use a chair, a wall, whatever you need to do. But the main thing is, we're going to be using our hand to help us balance as minimally as possible. The less we have to use our hand to help us balance, the better. So now you're going to see Master Lucas is going to turn his plant leg with his toes towards the chair. So that mimics the position we want to finish the kick in. And then how this drill works, he's going to lift his knee up in a slow, controlled motion. He's going to extend his leg out. He's going to hold it for a count of 1/1000. Then he's going to rechamber it back in. All right? We'll set it back down. That's one. Go ahead and keep going on that, Master Lucas. So look how he's nice and slow and controlled. Okay, I know you guys have heard me say before, slow is smooth, smooth will become fast. So that's our focus today on this drill. We're just trying to get the best technique we can. We're trying to be in control of the kick. So when we get that leg extended all the way out, 1001, bring it back in. We want to make sure that we control all the way as straight as we can, and we stop the motion. Very good. Thank you, Master Lucas. So you're going to want to do this at least 2 sets of 10 reps on each leg. So 10 times on each leg, and do that 2 times at least. So go ahead, now's a good time to pause the video and get your reps. Okay, very good. We're going to move on to our next drill here. So we're actually going to be working on a skip side kick now. Now remember, when we do this skip side kick, where it's kind of like a fast kick, we're bringing our back foot to our front foot, we're chambering our leg up, and then we're extending for our side kick. Okay, so now watch how, when you're holding this drill, parents, you can hold this again away from you, and your student can do a skip side kick here. Bring that foot. Very nice. They'll hoojin back. Excellent job, sir. So see how right now Master Parker is setting his foot down and then he's hoojining back? Very good, sir. Alternately, your other option is if you want to hold it on the hip. Now students, you're going to have a little more control on your kick. What I would like for especially my advanced students to try this. So we're going to do more of a rapid fire motion. You'll notice Master Parker, when he kicks, he's not going to set his, after he kicks, he's going to bring his foot back and shift back to where he originally started without setting his foot down. Give us a couple demonstrations there, Master Parker. Okay, so this is a little bit of a quicker motion. It's going to test our coordination a little bit more. Very good, thank you, gentlemen. So, for this drill, whether you're doing the first way where we set our foot down and hoojin back, or you're doing more rapid fire, we're going to look to do 3 sets of 10 kicks on each leg. Okay, 10 kicks on each leg, 3 times. Now's a good time to go ahead and get your reps. Okay, now it's time to move on to our application drill. So this drill, we're going to be practicing how we would use this a little bit in our actual sparring or self-defense situation. So for our basic combo, for our guys that are just learning the side kick or the skip side kick, what we're going to want to do is we're going to throw a round kick. The parents, holders, you'll take a step back, and then we're going to do a skip side kick. Very good. We'll take a step back, we'll reset ourselves depending on how much space we have, and we'll do it again. Round kick to a skip side kick. Let's see one more there, gentlemen. Yes, sir. And again, parents and students, depending on how much space you have, is going to depend on whether you need to reset after each combo, or if you're in the yard or you have a little bit more area and you can walk it down the floor as you do it, that's even better, okay? And then we can just reset and go. Now, for my advanced guys, some people, if you want to continue to get some extra punches, make this even a little more realistic, we're going to add a block, jab, reverse, jab to this combo. So students will make sure they're in their fighting stance with their hands up. My holder, you will swing the paddle at their head. Students, we're going to do our cover block. So remember, when we do our cover block, we're taking that hand, we're going to grab the back of our head, and we're squeezing our elbow and bicep into our cheek and our forehead right here, okay? We want to really cover ourselves up and make it as tight as we can. After we block, jab, reverse, jab, then we'll go into our round kick, skip, side kick. Go ahead and demonstrate for me a few times, gentlemen. Very good. Then again, once again, we can reset this back to where we started, or depending on the space we have available, we can move it up and down the floor. Okay, let's see it one more time here, gentlemen. Getting that good block. Jab, reverse jab, round kick, skip, side kick. Remember when we're throwing those punches, if you've watched how when Master Lucas was punching, he's extending the hand out, and as he's punching with the other hand, he's bringing his offhand up to protect his head. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing as we did earlier. We'll do about 10 combos each side, and we want to go through that 3 times. Now's a good time to pause the video and get your reps in. All right, very good. So now it is time for our challenge for the day. So this challenge, I gotta admit, I didn't invent this challenge. I can't take credit for it, but I think it's something I've been seeing online with some instructors and different martial artists doing, and I want to give y'all a chance to try it. So what you're gonna do is, in the videos online, they've been using toilet paper rolls, but I would hate to waste a roll of toilet paper, as valuable as a commodity as it has become. So we're using one of our square pads. You can use, if you have a square pad at home, or a smaller pillow, a toilet paper roll, something that's light and you can use to balance. What's gonna happen is we're gonna pick one leg up, we're gonna set our pad on our leg, and we're gonna extend the leg out, just like we're doing a side kick. Once we get the leg straight, he's gonna flip the pad up and do a side kick and kick it in the air. Very nice. We're gonna have him do that one more time. Excellent job, Master Parker. So again, he's gonna pick that leg in the chamber position, then we need to extend the leg all the way out. We're gonna flip it up and side kick. Okay, now, for my beginner guys or people that haven't tried this before, if you wanna work your way up, you can use that chair or that couch or wall that we were using earlier, and you can put a hand on there to help steady yourself and balance while you work on that. I'd love to see some videos of y'all practicing this challenge. All right, this has been Master Leader. Hope you have a good workout for lesson 16. Chayet, Kunye.